What's up guys, my name is Joey and in today's video we will be discussing the new play to earn game called Aqua Farm. This project has been suggested by a community member. If you want to do the same, then feel free to join our community Discord channel and share the project that you want me to review. So let's dive straight into it guys. This is their website Aqua Farm. It's a RPG battle adventure game. At least that's what I could find out about this game, because there's not a lot of information yet known around this game because it's still early, it's still very new. So that might hold a lot of potential, right, guys? Because usually the earlier you are, the most potential you have in great returns, right, guys? The first issue that I'm having with, if we look at the overall design, the target audience seems a little bit low, guys. And I don't really understand this approach. And many other projects do this on the blockchain currently. And I think they are doing it a little bit wrong. I don't think they have the correct approach, because if you do a market research, you would clearly figure out and find out that the broad target audience that invest into blockchain games are between 20 and maybe 35 years old. Okay, guys. Now, if you look at this design, sorry to say, but this looks like a design that my 7-year-old nephew would play, right, guys? Like, for example, if he would be on his phone and I would check what he's playing, then yeah, something like this, it wouldn't surprise me, right, guys? Now, if we relativate a little bit as well and taking the fact that NFTs currently in this day and age are very expensive, like my nephew could not afford an NFT for years, right, guys? Because usually these type of NFTs cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and yeah, they just can't afford it. So they have to be targeted towards an audience that can afford these type of expensive NFTs. And every single time when I see a design like this, I'm like, okay, that's wrong. It conflicts with the idea on the approach that the project should have, in my personal opinion, guys. Now, again, it's just my opinion. And I've stated this before, but Axie Infinity is also highly popular, which I still do not understand. And I believe it's just because of the fact that people are able to make money with it. So as long as you can make money with it, then it's fine, because then a certain audience will be playing that game. And that's it, right, guys? But if that is the only demand for the game there is, then what is the demand really, right, guys? Yeah, you can earn a little bit of money with it, but for the broad audience, it won't be really interested to play. Now, that's just an assumption, guys. I haven't played this game. I don't even think there's a demo out yet, so I can't judge yet on how good of the game it will be, because maybe the gameplay is very fun to play, and then yeah, obviously it has a long term potential, right, guys? Like I stated again, there's not a lot of information known yet about this game. We could see a screenshot, we could see different type of characters. You can subscribe if you want to. There's a Twitter account, Telegram. We will dive into that a little bit later, but first of all, I want to dive into the light paper. Now, the light paper, the design looks nice, guys, because this is very well organized in terms of like usability and overall user journey, right, guys? Because all the information that they have, and they might have some complicated information, but they're using infographics and they're using elements that are great for readability, right, guys? So I can clearly understand every single aspect of the game, because they just do it well. They just really try to showcase and explain to me what the game is all about and what the game mechanics exactly do, right, guys? Yeah, we could see already a couple screenshots right here. So it looks like a tabletop type of mechanic where you click on a certain dungeon and then you go inside a dungeon that looks something like this, right, guys? For example, you click on the building, click on the dungeon, and then you will redirect it into a environment that looks somewhat like this. Okay, guys, we can't see a lot, and if we take a closer look, this looks like a illustration graphic. Okay, guys, so I don't believe that this is actual in-game footage, which is a little bit bad in my opinion. I would have liked to see in-game footage. I don't think this is in-game footage. Like I stated again, I think this is a graphic design, so that's unfortunate, guys. And overall, a tabletop game, I don't know. We really have to wait out for the game to be launched in terms of a demo to see if that holds any potential, because as far as I could see, they are not really doing anything unique, guys. There are already so many RPG adventure games out there on the market, and yeah, sure, you can maybe earn money in it with it, especially if you're early, right, guys, for the initial flip. But I don't really like to short-term flip my assets, because usually they hold a lot of risk, and I have been way more successful by investing into long-term gems, guys. I've been flourishing with that approach, so I'm keep on doing that. Okay, guys. Now, Now, let's read a couple of the things that they stated. Okay, guys, our vision. We believe that we can make the world a more enjoyable place through gaming. We also believe that the era of pay-to-win games, rich get richer, will fade, and a new era of play-to-earn games, players are enriched through gameplay, will arrive. It's a little bit of a weird sentence, guys. The arrival and advancement of blockchain technology with ingrained features like decentralization, security, transparency, and freedom is opening new doors to the world of gaming and changing the way we play games. This is not really interesting, guys. This is just like a marketing vision type of BS, right, guys, to basically sell the project. I don't really buy into this stuff, guys. Everyone knows by now why the blockchain is such an amazing, exciting technology. Okay, guys, we already know. AquaFarm is a adventure RPG game based on the blockchain technology and play-to-earn structure. It is built on the Polygon blockchain network based on Ethereum Layer 2. AquaFarm will be released on both Android and iOS mobile platforms as well as PC. Now, this is a good sign, guys, because I really like it when they just host different opportunities for you guys to play the game, okay, guys? Because they want to do the mobile platform, which opens up a broad audience, guys, because mobile gaming is huge. I'm personally not interested in it, but there's a huge market, guys, and we always need to take that into consideration. And a PC application is also great, guys, because, you know, if you want to play on your PC, you can also do that. So I really like that they do a combination of both, okay, guys? That's really good. And as well, if we look at the screenshot right here, I still highly suspect that these visuals right here showcased on the phone are still visuals and not really in-game footage. But I could be wrong about that. But they look like visuals and not really images that are programmed yet. So I don't know. I would have liked to see real in-game footage, and I don't really think that this is the case yet. So I think it's like concept art design, but that's okay. We will have to dive in a little bit deeper and hopefully learn more about the game. Players will get to navigate the vast ocean of Aqua World, where they and their Ari will grow stronger together as they explore, survive, and fight through various adventures and quests. As the player's Ari grows stronger, more difficult quests and dungeons, as well as more lucrative rewards, will become available. So there's a clear progression line. That's okay. That's you know, it's generic. AquaFarm was inspired by the P2A game pioneer Axie Infinity and a popular anime Pokemon. Now, this is the issue that I'm having, guys, because this is not unique in the slightest. Because there are so many Axie Infinity clones out there on the market, guys. It's like it's becoming highly saturated, and I'm really frustrated with the lack of creativity going on in the NFT blockchain gaming space, guys. And I'm serious about that. Like, there is so much more you can do. Like, be unique, be out of the box, think out of the box, and do something greatly unique, and you will really have a chance to become really big, okay, guys? Because if you do something unique, if you are the first adopter like Axie Infinity, because it was the first of its kind, like, you can see that game flourishing already, okay, guys? And there are a couple more of examples, right, guys? For example, everyone knows what a first-person shooter is. Everyone knows what a TCG is, okay, guys? Everyone know what a Axie Infinity RPG battle system is, okay, guys? Like, there are barely any game developers out there that are trying and risking into doing something greatly unique. Like, I remember when Teamfight Tactics, a auto battle chess game, first came out. Like, that was new, that was exciting, okay, guys, because that was totally out of the ordinary. Like, no one ever heard of it before, and once people started playing that game, it became highly successful as well. So like I stated again, I'm really a little bit frustrated and disappointed, really, with the lack of creativity going on within the space, because they will just take a couple of famous mechanics that are already proven to be successful. They're trying to combine it and do everything that they already do and do it on their games. And usually that is not a very good thing, guys, because if I would take something that is very successful in like League of Legends, and I will take something very successful that is successful in Hearthstone, try to combine these two and then grab Pokemon elements and combine that too. I'm trying to make this fit, but it doesn't really fit, okay, guys? And I see that happening a lot. Like, a project that I was excited about, I'm still like semi-excited about the project. It's called Chumbi Valley, and it's doing the same thing. It's highly inspired by Pokemon, and it has these battle systems, and it also wants to be like like a Farmville or Stardew Valley game at the same time. Now, I don't know, guys. They're just trying all these things that are proven already to be successful, try to fit them together, and it doesn't really fit 9 out of 10 times, okay, guys? So it's always a little bit iffy in doing so. So I don't personally like this, but as an investor, yes, it could hold potential, guys, especially if you're early. If you get yourself, for example, if there's a whitelist system and you get yourself whitelisted in order to mint a few of these NFTs, especially when there's hype around the project, yes, then it's a potential for a short-term flip. Yet again, I'm not personally really interested in that, guys. Like I stated before, I want to try to invest in these gems, okay, guys? If we go back at the dot-com bubble back in like 2001 and prior, we had this first internet company financial bubble, right, guys, where everyone invested in every single project that came out on the internet because, you know, every project was doing so well. Like, you had companies like the early Google, the early Amazon, the early eBay websites. Now, if you invested in those companies back in the days, you would be very, very rich today, right, guys? But there are also projects that failed. Like, I believe the project was called Netscape, and it was like this other project called Pet.com, where a lot of investors lost a lot of money on those projects because eventually the bubble crashed and 99 of the projects failed back in those days, okay, guys? But a few of these companies still flourish today, and that's like the Apple, the Microsoft, the Google, the Amazon, and you name it, guys. And the same is basically going to happen within the blockchain gaming space, guys. There will be big, broad gaming companies born within this space, and if you're an early investor in these type of companies, you would be very well off, okay, guys? Again, that's my opinion, that's what I believe, but I don't think that all these copycats and guys that try to do the same thing are going to make it mid or long term. But like I said, again, it could be potential for the short term. Sometimes I do a short term flip, but not often, guys. It really depends on hype, basically, and if the team is known, and if I find the team potential in going through the mid and long term. We aim to build on our predecessors to provide a more lasting play-to-earn game with a more elaborate and sustainable token economics. Players will be able to earn PODO tokens through various gameplays, which they can use to farm and stake to earn ARI shards, AIS tokens. AIS tokens can be used to purchase ARI NFTs and Guardian NFTs to help with their gameplay. Okay, so you can stake the regular token in order to earn ARI shards, and then with ARI shards you can actually buy the NFTs. Okay, that's a very generic system, guys. Universe, power of deep ocean. Our story begins in the aqua world where mankind and magical creatures of all kinds coexist in peace. It's still a little bit of a marketing terminology, guys. I would have liked to learn way more about the world and how the gameplay actually is going to look like. Like, share me the gameplay, guys. Try to introduce me to your different gameplay mechanic that exists in your universe, okay, guys? Not like this. This is just text, guys. Like a storyline type of marketing text, which I don't really like, guys. With the help of Ari, the ocean fairies and the guardians, the legendary creatures and protectors of the ocean. Like, what does this even mean? Like, I couldn't care less, guys. Like, I'm not here to read like a lullaby story for the same 8-year-old nephew that I'm having, or 7-year-old. Who cares? I'm here to try to invest in the game, but I want to learn more about the game, guys. I would like to see more mechanics, like maybe some early stages of development of the different gameplay mechanics, right, guys? Or even sprite designs or level designs. I want to learn more about the game and their universe, not this story lazy approach, guys. I really dislike this. Let's continue to scroll down. What are RAs? Okay, so we got like a couple different characters with different traits, guys, like plants, water, earth, and fire. Okay, guys, like this is just ripped from Pokemon and Axie Infinity, and all these other projects have the same type of things. They just name it a little bit differently. A plural form of Ari is also Ari. Ari are the ocean fairies that are born from the fruits of the world tree that grows in the center of the aqua world. Ari lives in a micro world called Oasis on the back of the Guardians. Yeah, there's still not a lot of information, guys. In the beginning, all players will begin their aqua world adventure with basic Ari. Okay, finally we are learning something new, because this implicates that it is a free-to-play game to begin with, and that's a good thing, guys, because if it's free to play, then it opens up a broad audience to be able to play this game, and that is good for the overall adoption of the game, right, guys? Basic Ari are not NFT type and cannot be traded among players. Once the players have earned enough IES tokens, they can then use their IES tokens to obtain NFT type Ari from the world tree, which can grow to help them with their journey at more difficult dungeons. So this implicates that it's a free to play game. You get a basic Ari, you try to earn their Podo token, and you can stake the that Podo token in order to earn IES tokens in order to buy their NFT, which is a good aspect, guys, because I'm happy that they thought about that, because a lot of the other blockchain projects out there already block their doors behind a very big paywall, which are their NFTs, right, guys? Generated REF NFTs, yeah, okay. Here you can see why they are unique color, headers, tattoo, back, top, and pants, which I'm also a little bit disappointed about, guys, because it looks really childish to begin with. Second of all, why would a tattoo matter? Like, at least change their weapon then, okay, guys? That would be exciting. Or their armor, or like helmet, like gear pieces, okay, guys? But no one cares about pants and a bag and their base color, a tattoo. Like, it's all a little bit, okay, guys? So I'm not really interested in that, guys. Effectiveness, yeah, we can all clearly know what this is. Everyone grew up with Pokemon, I assume, so everyone know how this works, okay, guys? A certain type is better than the other type, like fire beats plant, plants beat earth, earth beats water, and that's how it goes, okay, guys? Level up, okay, with Podo, you can level up your characters, and to class up in order to basically gain a higher rarity of your area, you need to use IES. Yeah, okay, so here they describe how you can upgrade your NFTs, guys, which basically works the same as any other project, guys. It's still, again, not really unique. Guardians are protectors of the ocean and mode of transportation that allow players to navigate the vast ocean of Aqua World. Also, the oases which exist on the back of the Guardians act as a shelter where Ari can rest in peace. Yeah, okay, it's a cute mechanic. Let's see right here, oasis. Okay, fishing, so there might be different game options going on too. Yeah, fishing, guys, like, I think 50% of the games that I reviewed the last couple weeks had a fishing mechanic. Like, come up with something new and exciting. Like, fishing in itself is already very boring to me in real life, like, now let alone in a game, guys, where you have to wait a couple minutes or maybe hours in order to fish for decoration or to upgrade or to customize your NFT. Like, you already get the idea. I'm not really interested, guys. Yield farming, yeah, okay, so basically staking, guys. Every game has a staking mechanism, not unique. Neither, what is this? Farm is a specific parcel of area of sea or land within a vast ocean of Aqua World. Players can become a holder of farm NFTs. Okay, so basically you can purchase land, guys, which could be a unique feature as an investor, because lands usually hold a lot of potential if the game is good. Dungeons will appear on the farms, and the holders must use their array to defeat the monsters from the dungeons. The value of the farms will depreciate if monsters are left unchecked, which will eventually decrease the efficiency of the farms. If the holders are unable to control the monster on their farms, they can get assistance from other players to defeat the monsters, and the holders will collect a part of the other player's reward from defeating monsters on the farm. Okay, so it's not really like what I thought it would be. Like, if you if you control a certain type of land and there happens to be a dungeon on it, if other players go and attack the dungeon, you get like a piece of the reward. Okay, guys, that's what I would have liked, but essentially this works a little bit differently, I believe. The holders are also able to rent out their area to other players to earn fees. So yeah, same as all the other Axie Affinity projects, guys. You can rent out your NFTs, guys. Still also not unique. I still believe that this is a visual, not in-game mechanic. Here they state that they will be rewarding you with their Podo token, gameplay adventure, special monsters are hiding lurking in the deep. Players can discover level 1 treasure maps, dungeons. Player can obtain random items through treasure boxes they find as they adventure missions through such as exploring deserted islands, surviving hidden traps, or solving puzzles. Yeah, again, I can't deny the fact that the whole approach looks like a very low target audience, like solving puzzles, exploring deserted islands, and then with these comical artwork design that is really targeted for like 5-year-olds. I don't like it, guys. I'm very sorry to say. I really believe that projects like these need to mature up in order to become more successful and to hold more potential for the long term, guys, because they are missing their target audience, okay, guys? Now, yet again, of course, they can grow a certain community because Axie Affinity is also popular, guys, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this project is going to be successful as well. For now, all the information that I have implicates that this is a short-term project that you will be able to earn maybe a little bit of money in the first weeks of the launch of the game, and then it basically dies out, guys. I already see it happening with so many other projects out there. You have a first week of launch, which is exciting, a new game, people will be trying that out, and then they will get bored of it because, yeah, the visuals also not really attractive. The play to earn mechanics are not really that interesting, and they will not be able to gain as much as adoption as Axie Infinity, so you will see that they will plateau out, guys. That's what I suspect of the game with the information that I have so far. Gameplay, oasis and crafting, yeah, you can build your own cute little buildings, guys. Not really interesting. Play to earn, yeah, we already know what that means. Marketplace, they have an integrated in-game marketplace, which is good, guys. I like it when a game has a in-game marketplace. Tokenomics, let's take a look, guys. 20% play to earn, that's fine. 30% staking, that's a little bit much. NFT minting, 5%. Team, 25%. Oof, that is a lot, guys. 25% for the team, that is insanely much. Like, my rule of thumb is basically for a team, 10% max, guys. 10% max. And if it goes a little bit higher, then I really need to see big potential for the game. Otherwise, I'm not really willing to invest. 25% is really greedy, guys. That's a lot. 10% for advisor and partners, liquidity and supply, private sale, pre-sale. Where's the marketing, guys? Yeah, I don't like it, because in your tokenomics, you should really have a big allocation set aside for your marketing, guys. Otherwise, you know, yeah, 25% for the team. Jesus Christ. So yeah, not something that I like, guys. Tokenomics, dungeon battles, PvP arena, decorating oasis, fishing, draw and grow rare areas, completing in-game quests, staking through sea animals, Aqua Union, and League of Airy. Now here you can see the different type of game mechanics where you can earn the token. Roadmap, guys, let's take a look. Project concept, artwork design, website launch, community launch, light paper release. So this implicates and this proves the fact that I already suspected, that these visuals are just visuals, guys, and not really in-game development yet. This is just concept design, which we should all take into consideration. Media presence, marketing, partnership, token disclosure, community building, influencer collaboration. Where's the game? Teaser release, NFT sale. Also, I dislike this, guys, because there's not even a game out and they're already doing their sale. Okay, guys, I would have liked to see like a little bit of demo, gameplay, development early on before their NFT sale, guys, because yeah, I don't like this. They're already trying to sell their NFTs. Meanwhile, there's not even a game out there yet, which is okay if you already show heavy development. Okay, guys, because I want to see the team busy with in-game development, like designing sprites, building their 3D in-game environment, right, guys? Because if I can't see these things, then in my opinion, they're just only trying to set up their sales and try to rake in as much money as possible. And that's, you know, not really what I like. What I also dislike about this roadmap is I don't see any dates. I can't hold them accountable, guys. When are these elements are going to be finished? Like, I have no clue. And that's bad, guys, because I, as an investor, and even me potentially as a player, which I don't really have time to play games anymore, but anyway, if I was a player, I would have liked to see like, hey, when is your game going to be out? Hey, when is this fishing mechanic going to be out? Etc, guys. I want to know firm deadlines set up by the team, so I highly dislike this, guys. And it's also a little bit shallow. Like, it's a game, and what they describe, it's an RPG adventure game. Like, that takes a little bit of time to develop, okay, guys? So I would have liked to see way more mechanics listed in their roadmap, which doesn't seem to be the case, which is sad. And the other thing that I also dislike is that we can't find any page dedicated to their team. Neither on their website we can see any hyperlink towards their company or their LinkedIn pages. We cannot identify the people working behind this project, and that is the number one tremendous red flag for any project out there on the market, guys. Because if you do not know the team, if the team is not transparent, if you cannot backtrack the information behind the team, do not invest. And I'm really firm with that, guys, because you will burn yourself eventually if you keep on investing into projects that do not hold a transparent team. Trust me, guys, it will happen to you. Yes, a project that has a transparent team can also fail, but you at least mitigate and lower your risk tremendously by doing so. Okay, guys, now let's take a quick look at the Discord channel. They have around 14,000 members, guys. It's not a lot, but it could also mean that they're still early to the party, which isn't really the case, I believe. 25th of January, this is promise. I don't really know what's that all about, but let's look at their announcement tab, guys, because that is very important. Because in their announcement tab, we have the opportunity to dive in the mindset of the team a little bit, okay, guys? Because if they're only trying to sell you guys their NFT, if they're only trying to host different type of giveaways and shilling their token and how amazing their token is, then that's a bad sign, because that proves that the team is only focused about money and not really passionate game developers, okay, guys? I want to see a very dedicated, passionate team that is working on this project and want to share their progress with us, okay, guys? I don't want to see like a bunch of giveaways giveaways, NFT sales, etc., because they are very early in the game. They need to sell me the game, guys, because otherwise they're just trying to sell their shit, okay, guys? Common sense, in my opinion. Now, the first thing that I can already see, what is it, guys? Every NFT sale on March, April 2022. That's what I dislike, but maybe it's a coincidence, guys. Let's hope it's a one-off. Let's hope it's a coincidence, and let's take a further look. If you're curious on how to disable your captcha bot, that's not really interesting. It's not regard any development whatsoever. We are still so early in this project, and this is just the beginning. However, we have already reached many milestones, as you can see. I can't see them, guys, to be very honest. Whitelist Raffle. Okay, so this is a whitelist giveaway, I believe. Emergency update of Chrome is highly unusual in that it addresses just a single security vulnerability. Doesn't sound very well. Update your Google Chrome ASAP. This is a very rare update from Google. Okay, maybe this is just from Google itself. That's totally fine. Congratulations, 10,000 members, guys. Yes, a shilling post. Again, not interested, guys. I want to see gameplay. Where's the gameplay? NFT sale, whitelist raffle. Here's another NFT whitelist sale, NFT sale, fan contest. So this is some type of giveaway. This is a little bit about that game, but not really interested. So yeah, the whole announcement tab is just filled with shilling and giveaways, guys, and regard to NFT sale. So that is bad. That's a tremendous red flag for me. But maybe they have their gameplay progression listed in the Aqua project. Okay, guys, that's what I assume. So let's take a further look. Wow. That's it, guys. That is so bad. That is so bad. I can't believe the shamelessness about these type of projects, guys. Now let's look at here, light paper. Maybe we can see a little bit of AquaFarm now live. No, I can't see it. Official light paper. Maybe they have a LinkedIn page or a team identification page. They also don't have it maybe in links, guys. Website, Twitter, Medium, Telegram, and Discord. So nothing regard their team, guys. Nothing regard their game. They're only trying to shill and sell their NFTs. This is a bad project, guys, in my opinion. Because again, I always take this as an example, and I just know for a fact that they already have a update regard their game. Sword, guys, a project that I'm personally invested in. Now let's look at their announcement tab. Okay, guys, the pre-alpha technical test is imminent. They have something called Work in Process Wednesday, where they share every single Wednesday. They share something regard their game, where it may be 3D asset, where it may be map design. Like, look at this, guys. They are trying to design their game. They're trying to develop their game, and they are showing their entire process with us. Okay, like, look at this, like a mood board for a certain level design. That's what I would like to see. I want to learn more about the game, but I can't find anything regard AquaFarm, guys. That's just bad. They're just trying to shield their token. They're trying to sell their NFT, and that's it. That's their whole announcement tab. As well, if we go check their Aqua project, we can't find a thing. Where's the game development, guys? I can't see it. And remember, the team is responsible for providing you guys sufficient information regarding the project, okay? It's their responsibility. And if they don't show that information, then it doesn't exist. So it's not there. We can all assume that they are very highly dedicated, passionate developers that are working every single day on their game, but we can't see it. We can't verify it. We also can't verify the people working behind this project, because let's take a look at their super admin right here. He doesn't use a real life picture of himself. Now that doesn't have to be the case, guys, if they just had a LinkedIn page where I can find this information. But if they don't have that, then at least show your real life face on your Discord account. But they also lack that aspect, guys. So overall, we can wrap this up. AquaFarm is not worth your investment, unfortunately, because I would have liked to see another gem, guys. I'm waiting for a gem as well. If you want to learn more about gems and good projects, I have a playlist if you're interested in that, guys. But in my opinion, AquaFarm is bad. Team not transparent. Gameplay is not there. It doesn't exist because they don't show it in any way, form, or shape. And they're basically just trying to sell their NFTs, guys. And overall, look at it, okay? Just take a look at it. If you would just take a wild guess, if you look at this picture, what the target audience would be for this game. Just let that sink into your mind, okay, guys? Now, of course, do your own research. Always have your own opinion, because that's the most important aspect of my channel, guys. Develop your own identity as an investor, because remember, guys, be a leader in this space and do not be a sheep. Peace out.